Hello and welcome. I'm Songfularrow, and honestly this video should have been posted a long time ago. But my microphone was broken at the time of recording, so this is going to be a 100% voiceover, and I'm not very good with writing scripts, which is what I had to do for this, and that's part of the reason this took me so long. The other reason was I couldn't get my new microphone to work with my editing software, and it just took me far too long to just reinstall the program. But enough about that, let's get going. So now I would like to point out that I'm very new to the modded Minecraft community, so my knowledge of how things work is non-existent, and no, that does not change at all in the other videos. I will hopefully be working on and hopefully posting relatively close to this one. And so, what's going on here is I'm genuinely trying to figure out how the heck this works from scratch. No tutorial, no videos, none of that. And unfortunately it doesn't go very well because of the limited resources of Skyblock. We do not have an infinite amount. If I had a ton of resources to work with, maybe I could get something to work, but unfortunately, very limited in what we can do, and honestly, I just kind of had to give up, unfortunately. See, I wanted to connect it over to what was going to be my kelp farm, because I wanted to power it with the create mod. Since there are special pistons in the create mod, I wanted to take advantage of that. I thought it would be cool and hopefully save me on some resources. But since that was not working out, I decided to start making some clay, which involves the process of smashing the cobble into gravel and then that gravel into dust, which we then use to wet, which then gives us the clay. I said that wrong, but we're sticking with it. Anywho. Yeah. We'll find out the use of that a little later. See, I was going to make something with it, and what I wound up making, does not do what I thought it did. Still a little hazy on what it was I wanted it to do. I mainly just remember thinking, okay, this isn't quite what I thought it did. But yeah, now over to where the kelp farm was going to be. We have this piston block, which I was going to originally connect to the water wheel, but yeah, that didn't work out. And unfortunately, I didn't really think of a solution in time. But as you can see, a creeper, blew up our floor. Or, not a big deal, but we did lose the piston thing I made, and that did suck. Very unfortunate, and honestly, a real bummer. I mean, I was going to have to give up on it anyway, but that doesn't change that it was a genuine bummer. Luckily, I do have a auto stone farm, at least, and I will have to figure this out at some other point, but that probably won't happen for a while. Moving on, I need some wood for a different project. Okay, and now for a little timber. And side note, these slimes are really starting to get on my nerves. We'll have to massacre some of them as a message. Now, as for what that wood is going to be used for, well, I haven't given up on the crate mod, so I wanted to make some of the building blocks for it. Now, I did stupidly pick up the logs too early and had to place them down again so that we can actually change them into create blocks. Yay! Anyways, it was time to get going with our gravel situation, because that's how we get a good number of our resources, just crushing stone into a fine powder. That is what I have to do to get the various things I need, a long, excruciating process that I will have to find out if I can automate. Which is part of the reason I wanted to actually try and get the create mod working. Should help immensely with productivity. Right? Alright, well, now it's time for some decorative stuff. We're going to take these bricks from the clay we made earlier, and boom, bada bing, we are going to make this table thing. And while it is not what I thought it was, or used for, the fact that we can take this and get a bunch more building blocks of different types is really cool, and I will have to take advantage of that in the future when we're doing a bit more building in the sky block. So yeah, but that's a later date kind of thing. Now it's time to take the gravel, get ourselves the various things that I need: the iron, the gold, the copper, emeralds, diamonds, all that. It is something I still have to do manually, and yeah, still not very happy about that. I'll speed this up as much as I can. And with that finished, we can finally take the bits of ore chunk that this gives us and turn them into the full ore block. We now need to break the ore into the raw variant. We then get to turn it into dust, giving us, well, double the amount of ingots as the ore, which is very cool, very cool. I do need to make a pickaxe to actually break this. I don't remember where the actual pickaxe was for this, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure I was stuck with a stone one at this point anyway. Anywho, time to smelt it down. And make no mistake, I am very much on fire. Because curses. We'll just heal up real quick. And yeah, time to kill some of the local slime population, because at this point they were getting on my nerves to the point I just couldn't stand them anymore. Yeah, they finally broke me. And, well, genocide time! Huzzah! Anyways, slime massacre over. Time to go back to the nether. Finally. And we even have enough obsidian left over that I should be able to make the enchantment table very easily. Huzzah! I'm very happy about that, to be honest. I mean, finally, enchantments. And ow, 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 fire, fire, pain, pain, ow. And now for this thing. So this is for the apotheosis, or no, not the apotheosis mod. Wait, is it the apotheosis mod? I don't think it is. That one will give us the seeds that we need, but we need a few more of the pedestals and whatnot to actually get it properly working. So we can't use it yet, but anyway, I mean, that goes for most of the stuff I believe I made in this video. Next up is some create mod stuff. Now, I got a little confused here for a second, but I was able to figure it out eventually. And as soon as we have enough material to actually hook up probably a few of those auto harvesters, we can probably get things moving towards full automation, which will be very nice. And I do look forward to that. Now, we do have a lot of stuff to work through, and I have some very serious sorting problems that will probably be fixed by the next video, I believe. I believe I took care of that in between streams. But anyway, I can finally say I got this thing made. I don't have any clue what exactly I'm going to do with it. I mean, I know what it's for. It's an auto harvester, like I said, as soon as we can set it up properly. And we have this thing too. For now, it's just kind of a display. Not what I need it for, but we have it. It's some kind of assembly line thing, so yeah. But anyway, we can finally go to the Nether. Now we have the portal down where I'm actually kind of sticking around. We finally have access back to the Nether, which I will definitely need to do a lot of remodeling with. I mean, it is just a broken tower. We gotta do renovations here. It's hideous. Don't tell the current residents that they're getting kicked out, though. It's a fun surprise. I mean, for me at least, it's going to be fun. For them, it's just going to be a surprise. In other news, I apparently still had the other Nether portal working up there. I forgot I didn't disconnect it. Anywho, time for a enchanting table. Some traditional Minecraft stuff. Haha. And without really any books, we can just plop it there on the floor. But hey! Enchanting table. We can finally do some level 1 efficiency stuff. Now, with that said, it is the end of the video. And so it's time for the outro. I don't have a professional one, and I do apologize for that. I just wanted to say at the end, this video, again, really should have been out a lot sooner. But a lot of stuff happened, bit of this, bit of that, this wasn't working, that didn't work. Oh, what am I gonna do? Anyway, a lot of stuff happened. Oh, hopefully the next videos are better quality. I hope you enjoyed this one nonetheless, and I hope to see you guys over on Twitch. Bye! Hope you have a great time.